Are you f***ing up your diet? I bet you are. It's probably from these common triggers that tend to cause people to overeat and overindulge. So let's dive right into it. Guys, this is Butch from Fitness Psychology. So what I want you guys to focus on is avoiding these certain triggers that can cause you to overeat, to overindulge, to binge, whatever the word is you want to use. What tends to happen is that we overeat without realizing it, right? So let's go over some 4 common triggers that I like to call that can cause you to eat, overdo it. So the first point I want to talk about is you're bored. Usually what tends to happen is when you're bored, you eat because that's all you can do at the moment. So you want to make sure that if you are bored, don't eat. Try to do something else. Maybe do some push-ups real quick. Maybe do some sit-ups. Talk to someone. Just what happens though, I notice that when people eat when they're bored. So you want to avoid that trigger as well. You want to avoid that habit. Second, a trigger you want to avoid that causes us to overeat is stress. Stress is a big one, of course, because we all cope with stress differently. Some people, and if this is you, let me know, you probably cope with stress by eating a lot, eating unhealthy foods. So this is something that's probably dampening and putting an impact on your overall diet, overall on your weight goals. So you want to make sure that if you are stressed out, exercise, talk to someone, meditate. You don't want to use food necessarily as a way to cope with stress because you're just going to overeat. So the third reason that you're probably overeating is your lack of sleep. What happens when you don't sleep properly or enough? Your hormones get all out of sync, they get out of balance. So what then tends to happen with that is when your hormones are out of balance, guys, you're gonna end up overeating, you're gonna consume food, you're gonna be mindlessly munching. So you wanna make sure you're getting proper sleep into your regimen, into your routine, because that's part of your diet, believe it or not, is how you sleep. So try to avoid that. The fourth reason I want to talk about here, guys, is that you are overeating. This is probably the number one reason also, by the way, is you have no control of yourself. You have no willpower. So when you have no willpower, you have no discipline with your diet. So that's why you see your weight go up on the scale. So you have to develop some control here. When you have more control of yourself and more of your mindset, you're going to be able to avoid overeating. So a lot of people tend to just have zero control of themselves. So how do we fix that? You have to start small. Start with the atomic habits here. So try to catch yourself when you are thinking about eating something unhealthy. You want to start to exercise your willpower more, or else you're never going to get to your overall goal. So guys, this was a quick video here, but I just wanted to go over these main reasons that you're probably overeating. These are triggers you have to be aware about. So again, let's recap here. You're probably bored. So when you're bored, you're just gonna eat food. You're probably gonna grab those chips or pretzels. You're stressed out. When you're stressed out, we tend to cope with food. So you wanna make sure you're managing your stress here. Lack of sleep. Guys, please make sure you're resting up. You're recovering yourself. Go to bed earlier. You have to do this or else you're gonna find yourself, all your hormones are out of whack, and then you're gonna start overeating. Lack of control. This is the biggest one, I really think so. You have no control over yourself. So start with the small victories here, guys. Catch yourself, ask yourself, is this really gonna benefit me if I eat that giant ass cake? No. So you have no control, so make sure you start to develop that, and you can. Just be disciplined. So guys, avoid those common triggers that can cause you to overeat, and I guarantee you're gonna be successful with your goal weight. Guys, let me know down below, did any of these triggers here I mentioned, do they contribute to you overeating? Or is there one here I mentioned that you guys do that causes you to overeat or binge, whatever the case is? Let me know down below. And guys, thank you again for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the thumbs button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.